somebody out to unblock a drain, I would go there and do it. And I know how to do it
Why?
because I had a drainage company. And that's what we thought the business was to be in at the time because my dad, again, following in my dad's footsteps, my dad had a drainage company in Raynham. As a matter of fact, it's still going to this day, owned by his business partner's or ex-business partner's wife, called Southern Drains Limited. And I have a company, or had a company called Blockbuster Drains. I tried it, and I didn't. It wasn't the most. I wasn't the most successful at it, and it was a very hard job.
Hmm. Talk to me a little bit about you had a business in the nightclub industry, no?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us a little bit more about that. How did you start that up?
I used to do travellers events and travellers parties, and the door again we see the opportunity that the money wasn't where at the door, which was all I was getting. The money was at the bar, and I wasn't getting no share of the bar, so I had to go and find a venue that I could purchase and I could run my own nights from. It didn't start like that, and it's a very long story, but it's that's cut a long story short, you know.
And how much did you buy the bar for?
I didn't. I paid off the debts. What was over there? I think it's about 60 or 70,000 pound. There was like rent rates of maybe a few wages that was outstanding, electric bill. I got hit with loads of bills, and that was the agreement that I took the club on. So it'd probably been about 60 or 70, and I only ended up with a lease, obviously.
And what was the biggest learn from that?
Um, Again, when I bought it, I expected to just open the doors and people was going to come flooding in. They didn't. I was stood there for 2 or 3 weeks, probably by myself, because I wanted to make it a non-travellers venue.
Okay. And like, what stopped you from doing that business going forward?
It just wasn't for me. You know, late nights, not what an entrepreneur's made out of. Like, you know, it's a very good job, and there's people that can make it successful. It just wasn't for me. I wasn't compatible with that industry or that life. The nightlife industry, restaurants, hospitality is not. Just I wasn't the best at it. It wasn't very good. I made it successful. I made it propitious. I earned money. It was a profitable venture. However, did I enjoy it the most? No. You know, I'm out. My weekends was dedicated to there every single weekend. You know, as much as I want to go and earn money and be successful at whatever I'm doing, at the same time, I do want to live my life.
Mm. And out of all of these businesses that you've done, what's
Mm.
attracting you the most to go in which path?
What do you mean? Sorry, say that again.
So you've been, you've bought and
Mm-hmm.
sold stuff. You've, towels and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
You've gone in the bar
Mm-hmm.
industry. You're dabbling already in, the park industry in terms of,
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got my
homes.
foot well in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that where you want to
No,
channel your energy more?
property in general. It's not that I want to channel my energy there. I'll always be looking to earn and save money at whatever venture that I physically and legally can. And the money that I earn, I will save up and I will put into property. And the reason I want to put it into property is because I want to leave it. Hopefully, I have children, and I will leave it to them, and hopefully they can go on and add to it if they want to go through it and they want to blow all of it. Then that's completely up to them.
Mhm.
But I'm quite sure if the work ethic is bred into my son, that's been bred into me, I know that won't be the case. You know, I live a good life. I enjoy myself and I deserve to. And I believe that the position that I'm in helps my business. You know, everything that I do, I always have my business or making
Mm.
money in mind in the back of my head.
Hmm. People have a vision of what a billionaire
Mm,
life is. They have
mm,
this, you know, sort of thinking like, hey, I might have 200,000. I bought a house. Okay, millionaire
mm,
is a big status, but
mm,
billionaire is all the way up
mm,
there.
mm.
What is the life of a billionaire actually like on a day to day?
And first of all, I'm not a billionaire. Like I'd say, I'm a millionaire in my own right. Um, But my days again, some I enjoy, some are not so good. Some I play golf, some I am planned to play golf, and then I have to drop everything that I'm doing to head into work or head to a meeting. We drive up and down. We do podcasts. We create content because it's extremely good marketing for whatever business that I may be doing. Because the Alfie Best name is a brand, and I'm trying to push it out there. Like I said earlier on about the WhatsApp group, I'm trying to put a little bit of time into that because it's great. And I'll tell you what's so good about my group is how it's helping people and actually witnessing it's there in black and white, you know. And
Can you tell us any success stories?
any success stories? Yeah, I can tell you a couple of success stories. We have a right. How long have you got? Right. Let me give you a couple of success stories. Right. So there was a young guy that joined the group the other day looking to set up a company. Right. And this is a very simple and straightforward one. Looking to set up a company, didn't even know where to start. I said, "Here," I said, "join the Alfie Best Junior WhatsApp community." I said, "This will do well." Within a day, he had his company name set up. He had his website ready to be ready to go live. It would take a week or 2 weeks, which is live now. I can show you if you like. Um, and managed to find himself a supplier, all in the Alfie Best WhatsApp group. He made a business from
Wow.
within the WhatsApp group. Now that was just a young kid. A lot of them are already very well established. I have an accountant that joined the group. Every time I look in there, somebody's bigging him up. Oh, thank you to such and such accountants. Not to disclose any names on the podcast. I don't know if they'd want me to, but to be honest with you, he probably would. He probably would. So many insider doing business with each other. Now, I've just give you a small success story. There was a couple of young individuals, between 18 and 23 that have joined, and I've helped them. I'm trying to help them along the way. There's so many people out there that, again, they wouldn't know the first thing about crypto. They've put their money into crypto
Mm,
of the advice of what somebody's told them. We all woke up the next morning, sure as God made little apples, it had done what he'd said.
mm. Do you dabble in crypto at
I
all?
don't dabble in it. I buy it. I have a lot of crypto. I think it's a very good currency.
Do you think it's gonna be something that takes over in the future?
I don't know. I'm willing to take that chance though.
And what percentage do you put into it out of what you earn?
I do social media adverts, or if I'm on a podcast that someone wants to pay me in crypto, I take like that, and then it
Mm,
just has built up over time, and I've just left it in there. Wouldn't necessarily earn money and then go and put it into crypto. It's just because I'm a very diverse person, and I'll take whatever currency you want to pay me.
hmm. Is there anything else that you're investing in?
Mm, Not at the moment, to be honest with you. I don't believe in investing in businesses because a lot of people invest in a business thinking that they're going to put their money into it and then it's going to pay them. Well, it doesn't work like that. You invest your money into it and then you've got yourself a full time job.
Hmm.
And sometimes you might not earn money still after that. So, property is what I like to do because you can make money from it from all angles.
Any stocks and shares?
I don't really understand it.
Okay. Is there anything that you would want to learn more about?
Sorry?
Is there anything else that you would want to learn more about, like another industry that you think that could make me a better money?
There's loads, but you have to, jack of all trades, master of none. You need to be smart, sensible.
So you're more focused on what you know
Well,
and you're good
I'd
at?
like to stick to what I know. Like I try and earn as much money as I possibly can. I also buy and sell tickets to events, which I've done for a very long time. I've done since I was a kid. However, I build up a little bit of money, put it into property. I either Airbnb it or full time rent it or a mobile home park. I like property, me like houses, residential houses, not mobile home parks. I enjoy that more. I enjoy doing them up a chalet. They get made off site and delivered. You know,
Chalet, what's a chalet?
a
Sorry.
mobile home.
Okay. And do you get involved in the production of it as well, or just
No,
buy it off
not really. We
somebody?
just buy it off somebody. Pretty much like a car garage.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to say on this podcast that you
Thank
wanted
you
to
for
message
having
out?
me, brother. I've enjoyed it very much. Enjoyed the conversation. I hope it does very well, and I wish your podcast all the success in the world. And I'll make sure I subscribe, and I'll keep your views up.
Thank you so much. If you just let the audience at home know how to follow yourself.
I am on Instagram and TikTok, both as Alfie Best Junior. I'm sure I will come up very easily. ALFIEBEST.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for coming on today and answering all the questions. I didn't plan any of this. I didn't prepare you at all, but you've been, very, yeah, very nice on the podcast in terms of, trying to answer all my questions. So thank you so much. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you really, really enjoyed that podcast. If you got us, if you got any questions, please put it down in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like